How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, sir. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you. So can you tell us something about yourself?
Sure, sir. So, as you know, myself is Sonal Sathe, and I'm basically from Pune location. I
Hmm.
have total 3.5 years of experience in software testing, majorly focused on the manual testing part, and I have little exposure of 1 year of experience in automation testing as well. I
Hmm.
started my career as a QA from Anchanto Private Limited in 2021, and followed by that, like my roles and responsibilities was like I was responsible to create the high level scenarios from the requirement which
Hmm.
I'm gathering in terms of user stories from the client, and followed by writing the detailed test cases from those scenarios. After that, like I'm responsible to map those test cases with by creating the RTM with the requirements, whatever I'm getting with the help of user stories. And then whenever I'm getting the build from the developer, I'm responsible to execute that test cases which I have written. And during the execution, if any bugs will be found, so I'm responsible to raise that bug using the Jira tool. And I am working in the agile, you can say, process in the agile team till now. And as I am the agile team part, so I have been the part of various ceremonies which are there in the agile, like sprint planning meeting, then stand-ups, daily stand-up calls, and retrospective meeting, internal teams meeting, and then some refinement, sprint refinement meeting as well. And beside this, I have done automation as well for some of the regression testing part by using Selenium WebDriver with
Hmm.
the Java, and have a little exposure to the frameworks as well, like TestNG and Cucumber. And I have used Maven tool for creating as well as maintaining the projects. And for framework design part, I have used POM as a design pattern. And with the help of this Selenium tool, I have just automated some web applications for the regression test cases. So till now, I have worked for around four domains, like intellectual property domain, healthcare domain, e-commerce domain, and recently I was working with the Vodafone with the telecom domain. So my skills and efforts, I always try to deliver the quality software. Now looking forward for new opportunity for the same. Yeah, that's it from my side.
Great, great, wonderful. So that's a good summary. Okay, let's say you are testing a user story or a functionality or a feature, but it does not has a documentation. So what would be your approach for that?
First of all, my approach should be like I should think according to user perspective, as we are developing that application for the user. So I have to think according to user perspective. So if any document will be not available, then my very first responsibility will be like I should get each and every information regarding that particular feature or the requirement. So there are various ways, like I can connect with the BAs or stakeholders or the senior team members in the stand-up meetings. I can raise that challenge. What I have, like I don't have documents, so I require the information
Hmm.
regarding those things. So what can be the sources, and also all that things I can discuss within that meetings. And followed by that, I can explore the application if any part has been developed for the application. So I can go, I can explore the things over there, and I can see what exactly is given. So from those information, those things as well, I can at least imagine, or you can say at least I can make some framework in my mind. Yeah, these things could be like that.
Hmm.
And followed by that, I will just reconfirm those things. Whatever I will prepare as a checklist, I'll
Hmm.
just go and I'll just recheck those things from the BAs or the stakeholders, and I will try to get all the acceptance criteria, what is given by the client from the senior team members, whatever will be there, and then only I'll just move ahead.
Oh, so this is a good answer. Apart from that, what you can do is you can add certain more points. So let me share the screen.
Yeah.
Uh, is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so documentation is missing. So you told you'll do exploratory testing, so that's a good thing. You can also do comparative analysis with similar features. For example, let's say you are testing a sign of feature or a functionality of an e-commerce website. So you can have a comparison with how Flipkart is working, how Amazon is working, Are we on same line? Are we on same track? Or we are delivering something different to the market? So those kind of comparative analysis will help you. You can ask product owners or developers for clarification, right? You can
Mm.
understand the business behind that particular aspect, how it would be useful to the end user, what is the significance, how the things would be working from the end user point of view that you need to understand. You need to identify the expected user flows. You need to create more test scenarios based on assumptions and then validate them. So as of now, what happens? You get the requirement, you have test scenario end to end. But here you will have to do reverse engineering. You'll have to create test scenarios, check if those are working. If they are working, then mark them as pass. But
Yeah,
you have to check in every build if the behavior is remaining same.
right.
Document findings for future testers. So if you get any bugs, raise a defect. Right. So these are few
Yes.
of the points that you can add in this particular questions answers. Okay. Uh, let's say you are getting a defect, which is intermittent issue. Out of 5 times, you are able to get that issue once. Now, the developer is telling that Sonal, you need to reproduce this issue and give it to me, but every time it won't come. There are chances it might come, it might not come. So how would you deal with such kind of hard to find bugs or intermittent issues?
So for such a issues, first of all, whenever I'm going for testing any test cases which I have written, my first approach will be like whenever I'm testing the flows, if it will be functional testing, then it will be my responsibility that I should have some artifacts with me. I should have the procedure test steps, whatever I have taken for the producing those things as a functionality flow, and then all that things I should have with me. And first of all, if the I like I saw, yeah, this is the bug, and if I have the artifacts with me, I can clearly shows that artifacts to the developer. Yeah, this was the things which I am getting at the time of testing. But it is, as you said, like this will be intermittent. It is
Yeah.
not, it is periodically producing, it's not every time I'm getting. So
Right.
I'll try to explain that scenarios to the developer. Yeah, every time if I will try to produce it, it is just not possible to produce it every time. So
Mm.
what I will do, I can explore things. I will just retest those things according to some period of time, like suppose once or two in a day. Then I'll try to reproduce it. And after that, like suppose this is intermittent issue, it's not producing every time. So obviously there will be no severity for that bug. It's not too much severe, so that we can just release it during this build only. So I can ask to developers and senior team members to give me little estimation for that, so that I can go and do some root cause analysis over there, why I'm getting these things, why these things are producing, or this will be the reproducible after UAT, on UAT as well, or like when we are developing the software and handovering it to the customer. So at that time it will be producing or not. So for gazing those things or getting those ideas, I have to reproduce it from my end every time. So for that, I'll just ask the estimation a little bit, and I can like according to that estimation, we can release those things after you can say 1 or 2 sprints. Or if it is serious things, it's in a like if client is asking, then obviously we all will sit in a call and we'll try to fix it. We will try to find out the ways like how we can get those things. Suppose if it is intermittent, there can be chances of performance of the applications because of raising condition, whatever is happening inside the applications. If it is e-commerce application, we know that if more than one people is asking for same order, and in stock is that order is only one, you can say product will be available, and 2 to 3 persons are asking for it. So it can be the case like raising condition can happen. So we can just reproduce those users like that, and we can conduct with the you can say like we can connect with the performance testers as well. And accordingly also we can try to produce the test data, or you can say procedure for reproducing those bugs. So this can be the scenario which I can.
So this is good. Apart from this, what you can do is you can tell to the development team that you are looking for logs. So if they can enable logs in that particular environment, so that would make your work easier. In the logs itself, you'll get that errors, you'll get date timestamp, you'll come to know, okay, it is happening during this particular scenario. Those logs will be useful. Plus, if there is any configuration file, that they can enable at the backend or they can check at the backend. So you'll have to collaborate with the development team. It is good you are putting your efforts individually, but at times some bugs are very difficult to reproduce. And it might be a possibility that in the lower environment those are coming, but in the higher environment also they might start to come.
Yes.
Depending on what you did. So those defects might start to come. So okay, one more thing here that you can add is at least raise a defect in the Jira. You're aware about Jira, right?
Yes. Yes.
So raise a defect in Jira. So tomorrow, if somebody comes and they tell you that this is a defect, so you will tell them. So this was an intermittent issue. It was logged by us. It is not happening every time. So we are looking into that, or the team is already aware. It is better to bring those issues on the surface rather than not logging those issues at all. Right?
Yes.
So initially, you might get some resistance from the development team that why are you raising these tickets, but you have to raise it. Right? Go for it. Just okay.
Yes.
Great. So this was the question about the hard to find bugs. Okay. Do you use Jira?
Yes, sir. I have used
Okay.
Jira.
Can you explain how do you use Jira in your testing?
Yeah, so in stand-ups, whatever sprints have been developed, sprint backlogs, and then whatever sprint planning has been done, and current sprint we are working on, that all tickets and the tasks were there inside the Jira only. So in daily stand-ups, we are just discussing all those tasks over there, and accordingly, Scrum Master was marking the things like whether it is in which state, like whether it is done or it is in progress, or any challenges has to be face over there, like has to be overcome, or like what things are there. So all the status we were maintaining over there. And apart from that, whenever we were just writing the test cases, we were importing those test cases into Jira.
Hmm.
So with the CSV file, we were just importing those test cases, and at the time of execution, we were just marking it manually by going there, like after execution we were just mark it as pass or fail. And if it is failing, then why it is failing with that bug, whatever bug id was get created, we were just attaching the link of that ids to that particular test cases, so that anybody can understand, yeah, why these test cases has been failed. And for raising the bug, like for you can say just like for any bug life cycle, whatever what exactly the bug, where it is exactly. So from raising till the closing of that bug, whatever progress was there for that bug, all that progress was there inside the Jira, and we all as a team were there collaboratingly working on Jira only.
Okay, great. The user story which is assigned to you for testing, how do you provide a QA sign off to that user story?
Okay, so in user story, basically the description of requirements has been given with the acceptance criteria, what exactly the client is expecting. So my first approach was like whenever we were getting the user stories, accordingly we were just preparing high level scenarios. And after that, like if any challenges we are facing, so we were just discussing, and we were just adding as a comment also inside the Jira for those challenges, like what exactly and where we are. And then after that, like whatever test cases has been prepared, so we were just creating the RTM for those, so that requirement, each and every requirement has been covered inside the respective test cases that was there inside the Jira. We were just marking those requirement traceability matrix table with those test cases over there, so that anybody can understand, yeah, these requirements are covered for these user stories. And then inside that user stories, like we were just getting some estimations as well, like from QA side, how much time will be required to cover that user story, and all that point of view also we were thinking. And apart from that, with the manual testing, any automation testing efforts will be also required for those user stories or not. So that also we were just like collecting inside the sign-offs. And after execution, we will see, like, yeah, all the test cases should be passed. If it is failing, then that bug should be there raised inside the Jira. That bug ID should be attached, and that bug priority should be discussed. Yeah, if it is severe, then it should be fixed within the sprint as itself. If it is of minor issues, then according to the developers discussion, whatever is happening, we were just adding those comment over there, and then we were just giving the sign off for that user story.
Okay. Apart from this, you can also attach your test result document, your evidences, few of your screenshots,
Yes.
the defects you covered, you will attach. And if there are certain things that you have discussed with the products or with the business analyst, and there is some decision involved in that, put that also in the user story. For example, uh, you were testing a user story of a payment feature, and in that credit card, debit card, pay by cash, and pay by PayPal, all these options are covered. While testing, you came to know that certain debit cards of some particular bank, for example, are not supported. But this, you came to know this particular thing while doing testing. So you raised this particular discussion, you had a discussion around that or with your business analyst or with your project managers. And they came to the conclusion, okay, this will not be supported. So put those observations also in the user story because let's say after 6 months, if somebody asks you that this is not working, you might not be able to recall. But if it is documented, you can tell, yeah, see, this was the thing that I had found in the Jira and I have documented it. Right. So that's how you can
Yes.
tackle these kind of things as well.
Yes.
Okay. So currently you are working in the project. So who assigns work to you? Is it assigned by QA lead or is it assigned by QA manager?
QA lead only.
Okay. And now, when you say that my user story is good, I have completed the testing. I'm okay to, I'm good to do it. I'm good for signing it off. So, anyone reviews your work, or you yourself will take that decision?
No. Yes, sir, definitely. Lead and manager was there before giving any sign off. We
Right.
have to just review those things first from the lead, and then the lead also was cross checking those things with manager first, and then it was going for sign off.
Okay. So, how many times it has happened that you have signed off the user story from your side? But the lead or the manager, they have told you that these two scenarios are important, those are pending. So please complete that first.
During my overall experience, if you are asking, then within the four projects, like you can say, two to three times it happened, sir, because
Okay.
it was not possible to cover everything, every
Hmm.
each and every scenario. So that was missing from our side, and that was just told by the lead to us, like, yeah, these things should be also added. So yeah,
Right.
two, three times it happens.
Okay. Right. Now I'm sharing one link with you. Okay. Can you open this link in your browser and share your screen once?
Yeah.
Click on share screen button.
Is it visible to you, sir?
Yes, now it is visible. Now go to that website.
It's buffering.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. No.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. Now you have to test this particular web page. So can you tell me high level test scenarios for them?
Yeah.
Can you tell me that functional test scenarios for this web page?
Sure, sir. So first of all, after hitting the URL in the browser, so whatever respective browser is given to us, accordingly, we just hit the URL, we will land on this page. That will be the high level scenario. Like by using the URL which is given by the developer, we should land on the home page of Flipkart, whatever I'm seeing right now. And after landing here, my first thing is suppose I want to buy some item, so I can just suppose there is the things as a woman, if I want to go and just uh, add some product, or you can say like I just want to buy some product from this list. So for example, the dresses are there, so I can just go, will click on the woman this tab, and I will try to see all the uh, items, whatever is as a cloth is given, that should be visible over here. And in the user story, as a acceptance criteria has been given the flow of the like functional testing part. So my requirement, high level requirement, is what product should get added into the cart. That will be my suppose high level scenario. So what I will do, I'll just go inside the tab. I'll just click on any one item. After clicking on it, suppose this is the item, so I'll just click on the type item and I'll click on the add to cart button. After adding to the cart, it should be added to the cart. So whatever item has been added, so I'll just go and recheck my cart as well, where that item is get added, and that is the same item which is I have selected or not. So that will be the high level thing, one of the scenario. Second thing, I want to order that item as well. So what I can do, same things I can follow. I can just click on woman, then dresses, just select the dress, then we'll add to cart, and then after that I'll just place the order. So I'll click on the place order button. I'll check whether the order is successfully placed or not. So that can be one of the scenario. Then after that, I will just try to suppose whatever item has been added to cart, I want to remove it. I don't want that item anymore. So I can just go to the cart. I can remove that item from there. It should get removed. It should get deleted from it. So that can be one of the scenario. And after placing the order, if I want to track that item, it should give me the details like when and like at what date I can collect that item, when it will be get delivered, whatever address has been fetched or like located as a current address, whatever it is there, that is correct or not. So all that things I will verify once, and I'll track. I should able to track that order as well. Yeah, where exactly it is, and accordingly I should get the mail. Whatever order has been placed, I should get the respective mail as a customer. Yeah, this order has been like placed by you, and this is the order ID for that. So according to that order ID, I can easily fetch the processor, like where exactly the status of that order is. And accordingly, once it will get delivered, the mail should get come to me like, yeah, this order is delivered to you on my mail, as well as whatever phone number has been given simultaneously on WhatsApp as well. I should able to get the delivery status, what exactly it is. And if this item is not available or anywhere like anything is missing from you can say server side, or we can say client side, whatever from Flipkart side, so I should get accordingly the mail as well. Yeah, this item is no longer available, so we are canceling your order. So these scenarios can be there as a high level scenario.
Great, great. And did you mention about logging in into this website and then performing this purchase?
Uh, yes, login is also available. I mean, it's important. We should log in first because every time, like once we will log in, we will able to like whatever order we are placing, it's able to fetch easily by the Flipkart as well. Yeah, they will understand this is the user, and he has or she has logged in and she's just ordering the item. But before login also, if you will see, I can able to place the order. So by both the way, I should check those things
Yes,
like.
yes. So what is that called? You are testing with a proper logged in user and you are testing the flow with an anonymous user as well.
Yes.
So that's how you can do it. Okay, Sonal, I am done with the interview. This scenarios looks good. Do you have do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir. Like as with this much experience, like with this 3.5 years, I always came across with the manual testing part mostly,
Hmm.
but I am obviously facing the issues with the automation part. And in the automation part, like mostly the like if interview will be mixed type, like suppose manual as well as automation things are asking to me. So at that time, I always confused for one thing, like suppose regression test cases are there, and if it has to be automated, then how you will prioritize those things as
Oh,
an for the automation test cases.
sure.
So for manual, I can easily prioritize the things because I know the flow and all the things. But for automation, whether the things which require more data and with the test data driven testing will be required, so those tests should get prioritized, or what exactly we should. So if you will help me for that, then it will be good for me to
Sure,
understand.
sure.